Welcome to your weekly dose of the Chris Perspective podcast.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3. First of all, look, I am busted. Just after a 9k cycle. Oh god, phone an ambulance right now. In fact, get me a Corona instead. Do a drink. Right, so off the bat, I hope everyone is doing good. Another week in lockdown, and may go on for another 2 or 3 weeks. But looking at the positive, at least the German and football, or the German and the Spanish football, could be making a return quite soon. Have something to watch. Yeah, folks, it's been a sad week. Don't worry, nothing serious happened, but I managed to break 2 of my high premium glasses from local bars. One was a outsider glass, I love that glass, and the other was I think I want to say Coors Light, maybe, possibly, I don't know. So as soon as the bars open again, you know what's happening. Outsider glasses getting swiped. I'm trying to think of a wee poem to write, but nah. So the good woman herself, Claire, had made one up for me, which I'm gonna relate to you. Okay? So here goes. While we fight and try to stay in, arguing over every little whim, these people go unnoticed, but they're trying their best to win. Pandemic shitted everywhere, queues forming at the gates, no one stopping to think about those nurses running late. While there's medals given freely to every single game, there's none given to each of them. Do you even know their name? So please stop and think about these people all around. Go home, stay home, don't be a clown. For those who put your needs before their own, they're truly angels that have been unfound. Thank you, NHS. Just a wee poem for you, sir, folks. So I've been getting a lot of good feedback. Majority of people want me to continue to talk about Bill Gates and coronavirus and 5G. So I'll do it, no problem. So as we know, there is numerous forms of coronavirus, but this one is just mutated badly. Right. The common cold or virus causes fever, aching muscles and congestion. This coronavirus causes loss of religious freedom, mass employment, quarantine, forced vaccines, curfew, and trillions of dollars of bailouts. And you don't think the elite didn't plan this? There's a food for thought. Also, remember when Hong Kong citizens had protested and the Chinese government couldn't contain them and were losing the battle. So what better way to contain a mass population of people with little effort? They created a bioweapon, released it on the world, then activated 5G. Now, the first city, as I said in previous podcasts, to roll out 5G was none other than Wuhan in China. Now, again, this could be all speculation, but they couldn't contain the protests at the airports and the streets. Once 5G was rolled out, and then 6 weeks later, the coronavirus occurred, they're able to regain control and put everyone on lockdown. But people were ignoring the warning signs because they were inundated and fear-mongering by their propaganda and the media. Again, the elite control everything. So if they want the world population or a narrative to go down, they'll bombard every station around the world, people to fear people. And that's gone on. I mean, if you look at 9/11, false flag attack, the goals of 9/11 was gold, oil, and drugs, and enslavement. Same going on here, coronavirus. Yes, it is real in the sense that it is killing people, but again, my opinion is that it is man-made, and it's a way of depopulating the world. Again, so they can put their own agenda. You release something, cause mass hysteria, somewhere in the line come a vaccine, and again these vaccines, Bill Gates is trying to manufacture and mass produce. In reality, these vaccines actually will contain a microchip that will chip the whole world and basically go down the route of being AIs and being basically controlled then. And the goals of coronavirus is martial law, deadly vaccines, depopulation, and again, enslavement. Now, back in the 80s, Bill Gates had said, let's infect computers with a virus and then sell people antivirus. In 2019, if you have that analogy with humans, so let's infect people with a virus and then sell them a vaccine. Same patterns, same similarities. What else this week? I had seen that Alabama had passed a law to castrate pedophiles. Good move. A bit late, but yeah, I think the whole world should follow suit. Whether you're a pedophile or a rapist, or any sex offender, you should, if you're a man, you should definitely be castrated. But I think not only that, a way that you could do them more harm is maybe put their hands in their face and crush them so they can't touch another human being again. So no hands, so there's no private parts and there's no hands. A win-win. What about this week? We watched a film called Fantasy Island, a Barbie film. Just seems fucked up how an island can, all your desires or the dreams that you had could actually come real, but in reality there's a twist to it. So if you haven't, if I get none of it away, you haven't watched it, it is worthwhile having a wee watch. In this film, there's a particular scene where there's a doctor. It's called Dr. Torture. I had put it on Facebook, but if you don't know, I had said there are a few people I've a list as long as my arm that would like to hire that torture doctor for, if you know what I mean. Between police and people doing the wrong and shooting out of money. Say no names, but sure. So going back to the vaccine, I doubt that people are aware that you can actually legally turn down a vaccine. Now it's just not at your average, no, go away, I don't want that, that'll not work. So as I say, don't refuse straight away, otherwise you'll be considered belligerent. Instead, politely decline by saying and doing the following. So I'll tell you what to say. You can write this down. Ask the doctor if the vaccine has MRC5 in it. And a wee hint, they all do. What MRC5 is they are aborted fetal cells and other DNA. And if it does, then you have a right to decline. Also, ask the doctor if there's a possibility of it's called iatrogenic reaction. What this means is an adverse reaction caused by multiple compounds or drugs interacting with each other. Again, if the doctor says yes, then that is your what I've called the GOOVJFC, which means get out of vaccine jail free card. They are. And also people probably aren't aware of that doctors have sworn what's called the Hippocratic Oath and must honour it. So again, you can Google all of this and you can read all about it. Also, I've seen this week about your man Branson, Richard Branson. What a tool he is, isn't he? All the money, and he still wants the government to bail out his beloved Virgin Atlantic Airways. Tough shit. How about put your money in your own pocket and donate to the NHS or other means in the world to help rather than save your precious airline? You make enough money off your Virgin Media and trying to con people about flying to space and getting some people to space for £2,000 ticket. Piss off. So he's looking for the government to bail him out, otherwise if they don't, it'll collapse. Now they have put down for a soft administration, but what a clown. Again, folks, this is going to be sweet and short and sweet, sorry. Because I'm busted, only back from the cycle as I say at start. There are 3 questions to take, however. Let's see. So, my good old friend Paul Leonard, he said maybe advice on what to do during this to stop the boredom, or maybe any good films or shows to watch. Well, Paul, I think the majority of people are starting to maybe cycle more, jog more, walk more. But again, there's only so much of that you can tolerate or do. Any good films, yeah, like I said, there's Fantasy Island. Watched one last night called Black and Blue. Pretty good. About 2 cops. Another one is, I believe it's called Bram Banks. So let me confirm that for you. Yeah, Bram Banks. he becomes a lawyer, or he trains as a lawyer, and he actually gets his bar and passes the bar. And then from inside, he helps other inmates who are also wrongly accused and convicted, and gets them released. Yeah, so check that out. It's called For Life. Can't think of any others, but if I think of any others, I'll hit you up, let you know. What else next? Yeah, on God of Boredom as well, Paul, like there's games, there's Zoom, there's a wee fun interactive quiz game called Jackbox TV. It's quite good. Another one could be bingo. I know there's a lot of places in the falls doing all these streets doing bingos. Maybe some garden. Maybe you should do a back garden for your mum since you've got nothing to do. Or paint maybe, since you're a painter. Learn a new skill. Just something to keep mind active and keep seeing. Another movie, yes, I mentioned is 21 Bridges. That's a pretty good film as well. So this question is from Amy. Favorite albums or movies and why? 50 Cent, of course. Favorite album of his, I'll have to say, would be Get Rich or Die Trying, definitely. Another good album would be, well, any album by Eminem is pretty good, but the most recent one was quite good. Well, the one this year, but the one 2 years ago was quite good. Kamikaze, brilliant. What else do I like? Off the Wall album, Jackson. Was pretty good album. Love the album. So yeah, be between 50 Cent, Eminem, and Michael Jackson. I'm sure I just went blank. I'm just lying here trying to catch my breath again. I'm busted. Favorite movies? Well, up there has to be Stand By Me, Time to Kill, Goodfellas, Heat, Scarface, Shawshank, The Matrix, The Harry Potters, Lord of the Rings, Halloween, of course. Here we got Michael Myers, love it. The music still freaks the fuck out of me. Yeah, they've been the main ones, but I don't have a favourite. There's so many good films out there that, but I'd say one of those, yeah. So, folks, I think that's it. That concludes the podcast this week.